So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 ways that you can instantly just step up your whole Instagram story game and start crushing and master your Instagram stories.
Yeah. 9/11, I'm in the building. I fell in love with this feeling. I'm working, I'm never chilling. Hustle like I got children. You niggas sweeter than cinnamon.
So guys, like I said in this video, we're going to be talking about Instagram stories and 3 ways you can just step it up. Because believe me, I see my fair share of super dope Instagram stories and people who just really don't know how to do it and stuff like that. And I'm not claiming to be like an expert and perfect and stuff like that, but I can definitely tell you things that you can do to sort of improve your stories. And it's not even like these are crazy unknown hacks that no one knows. Just like it's not utilized, it's there and people know it's there, but they're not utilizing it to its full potential. And I know for myself, when I add these things, my engagement gets better, more views. But like I said, I really want to share how to master your Instagram stories because it's such a strong platform that you can use for your business. I really want to be able to shed some light on that and really talk about how it can benefit you in your business, where you're doing personal branding, you're doing just like some sort of e-commerce or something like that. Instagram stories is a great way to kind of put yourself out there, and it's a great platform. And I just really wish people would kind of utilize it to its full potential. Last video was kind of an update on sort of what's been going on in my life. This video I really want to focus on social media, because if you're new to my channel, this is what my channel is all about. It's all about social media, content, entrepreneurship, a little bit of fitness. I try to be funny. I try to kind of put in a little bit of myself, but I also do have these more serious videos where I really just kind of want to share you guys value, just 1, 2, 3, or how many points I want to share in the video, and really just kind of give you the 3 things or 4 or 5 things. You can go ahead and use it in your own endeavors and see how it works for you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So number 1, and that like I said, these things aren't really like these crazy hacks, but if you guys utilize them, I promise it would become a lot better. And it's just using your filters on Instagram stories. And I don't really what to call them, like little add-ons. So like now with Instagram stories, if you swipe up, I can even show you here. Let's say you take a picture or whatever, boom, and you swipe up. You have all these little options. So you have options for location, like temperature, date, mentions. There's like, you know, stuff like this, Monday, like all this like little cool stuff that you can add on. And you can even add like GIFs. So you can like search something up. Those are like those little moving images. So if I search up like, I don't know, like happy, it's just like a whole nother dynamic that you can add to your stories. And I feel like it's just a lot more entertaining when you have some of this stuff here. I don't know, you want to use this guy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like little funny stuff that you can add on, and it just adds a lot to your stories. And using filters, you know, like obviously don't go overboard with them, but using filters is really interesting. Using all these little add-ons, like add the time, add the date, add a GIF, add the location. Location is one of the huge things that can get you a lot more views. Just use those little add-ons, and I try to use them, you know, to the best of my ability. You know, I'll add Monday, or add the location, or what I'm doing, or a hashtag or something like that, or I'll mention somebody. Just try to use those little add-ons and the filter to your ability, and it just makes your Instagram stories just a lot more appealing to the eye. Number 2, that is very, very important to me, is using text. Like I said, once again, this is not news that you can add text to your Instagram stories, but like, let's say you want to talk about something on your Instagram story, right? You just, you know, face to the camera, whatever. For me, and I know it's the same for a lot of other people, if it's just their face talking, I'm just gonna skip right through it because I really don't know what they're talking about, and I really sometimes don't have the time to find out what they're talking about. But what I started noticing, if you add just a small text, like about what you're talking about, if they read that, if it interests them, they're gonna watch or they're gonna listen. But if they don't know, you know, you don't know what you don't know. So I always add little text. Like if I'm talking to my face, I'll add something that relates to what I'm talking about, so people can read that and see, okay, you know, I actually want to listen to this. So I can go ahead and show you an example from my Instagram for this morning. So as you can see here, I'm talking about the book, and I have this little text here. Boom, I failed. There, haven't been consistent in months. Right there, I was talking about, I just wasn't consistent. It won't happen again, and how I'm going to fix my issue. There's a common dynamic with my stories. I use text. I try to use emojis. Here, you know, I have Monday, you know, I have text on the screen and stuff like that. I'm always really trying to add dynamics to my videos in order to make it more appealing. But like I said, when I have to go on like a rant, or I'm trying to talk about something, I'll add a little bit of text about what it relates, so people have some sort of context to watch my story, and it's not just me talking about some bullshit. It could be anything if it's just my face, but if they see that there's a text and it relates to them and it kind of sticks with them, they're gonna want to listen to my whole story. There's a lot of people that they just kind of have their face and they talk. I guess you have a really strong brand and that's okay, but at least for me, like if I just see their face and I don't know what they're talking about, I'm just gonna skip through it because I really don't have time to kind of find out what it is that they're talking about. But yeah, like I said, point number 2, just add some text. When you're gonna talk about something, add some text so people know what you're kind of talking about and they have some context to go off of. And number 3, and this is something that I do a lot when it comes to YouTube, is I cross promote on different platforms. So I'm getting to my goal about 10K. I'm about like 700 followers off, and after that I'm gonna get my swipe up feature, which is gonna be so easy to cross promote. But what I use is I use my Instagram stories. When I post a new video on YouTube, I'll put it on my Instagram story, I put the thumbnail and I put new video, blah, 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 link in my bio. Or let's say I wanna share something from my Facebook. Go to my Facebook and go to my Twitter, go to my Snapchat, whatever it is. I use my Instagram stories because a lot of times it's like sometimes I'll go on Instagram, just watch Instagram stories because it's a lot to scroll through on my feed. But if I see this like circle with this bright red thing around it, it's gonna catch my eye. So a lot of people just kind of watch Instagram stories and get off of Instagram. So if I can show them, hey, I posted a new video, go check it out, link in my bio, it's gonna be a lot more likely that's gonna be seen by a lot of my followers. And that's what I love to cross promote. I'll post a new video, or if I'm doing something important or something where I want to take them to another platform or something else, I use my Instagram stories. I'll let them know, hey, this is going on, click the link in my bio, go to this, go to that. I cross promote using my Instagram stories. That's a huge thing that I can do for your business. Let's say you have an e-commerce store, you're selling a product or something, you can be like, hey, if you want to, I don't know, let's say you're using supplements. If you want to use the exact supplements, the same stack that I use, swipe up and boom, it'll take them to your Shopify store. And that is how you sell your products. You know what I'm saying? You use our Instagram stories to bring traffic from here to your desired end product. For me, I want to bring my traffic and shoot them over to YouTube because I love doing YouTube videos and I really, really want to grow it. And that's just the way I do it. I bring a lot of people because they're following me. I probably have built rapport with them, and then they're gonna go to my YouTube and they're more likely to opt in or subscribe or whatever it is. I use Instagram stories to cross promote different stuff, and at the end it works very, very well. That's tip number 3 that I have for really crushing your Instagram stories. I don't wanna take too much of your guys' time. Just remember those 3 things. Use the little add-ons and all that stuff. Filters, and number 2, use text on your stories to talk about and give your story some context. Number 3 is use it to cross promote for other platforms. So those are 3 things that you can instantly do right now to start crushing your Instagram stories. Then I promise you're gonna notice a difference. If you wanna follow me and look at my Instagram stories and what I do with them, I'll throw up my Instagram on the screen right now. You can go ahead and follow me, let me know from YouTube, and I'll go ahead and shoot you a follow back. But other than that, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you wanna see more videos like this, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to my channel and let me know that you like these videos so I know to keep making them. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, building dreams be dreams. I'm out. Peace.